Have you ever wondered what it's actually like to live in Hawaii? Or even better, how much your average college student actually spends here on a weekly basis? Because that's exactly what I'm going to show you. But first, I need to break down all of my monthly expenses that I spend every month no matter what. Now, these are things like rent, car, all that sort of thing. Now, luckily for me, I only have 3 true expenses that I have to pay every month.
That's incredible.
The first expense that I have to pay every month, of course, is my rent. I pay $775 a month. Dividing that by 4, because I'm going to add this on to my weekly expense, $193.75. So we'll say $194 a week for rent. My car insurance is $115. So breaking that down, it's $28.75 a week. And then the only other bill that I have every month as of right now is my car payment, and that's $285 a month, which comes out to $75 a week for my truck. So if you add all those up, rounding up, I pay $298 a week for my car insurance, and my rent, which honestly is pretty good for my expenses every week, especially for being out here in Hawaii. So as of right now, it's $298 for my total expenses. So on Monday, to start it off, the first thing I did, we actually went to the North Shore.
So day one, $27.85 at Dunkin'. Welcome to Hawaii.
Moving on from that, we went to Foodland for lunch, and it was $9 for my bowl of chicken and rice and a drink, which is actually not that bad for lunch. And then later on that day, we actually went to go exchange some shoes, but I got suckered into buying a new pair. So I got another pair of Air Forces and some clothes for $167. Also, I didn't record this, but I got dinner at Cane's that night, which was another $11. So for Monday, I spent a total of $197. That's a lot. That's a good day of spending for sure.
Alrighty, it is the start of day 2. I'm gonna go grab quick coffee / breakfast. I have a lot of work I have to do today. Homework, work stuff. Also, in case anyone was wondering, these are the Air Forces I picked up yesterday. Well, one of the pairs. I think they're kind of fly, but I don't know, we'll see. Problem with me and Air Forces and shoes like these is, in case no one noticed, I'm pretty dang short. So I can't really wear like Jordans or like shoes like those, just because I think I look funny because I'm so short. And when I wear Air Forces, I kind of always have to wear like tall socks to them too, just because I don't want to look like a weirdo when I wear them. But I think they're pretty sick. I'm gonna go get some coffee or do some work, and the start of day 2 has officially begun.
So moving on to Tuesday, started off the morning, you'll see it's a common theme here. I got coffee for $10, which is absolutely insane. From there, I got Subway for lunch for $10. This is absolutely flabbergasting. I don't even know if that's a word. For school, I have to park. It's $12 to park for an hour and a half. So I paid $12 for parking, and then me and my boy got some tacos for dinner, which was $11 for tacos. Tuesday, I spent a whopping $43. Not too bad, truthfully. Moving on to Wednesday.
It is, I think, like 10:45 on a Wednesday morning. I have 2 calls that literally start in like 30 seconds. It's 10:59, they start at 11. I'm gonna go get Lana Kai or Starbucks or something. I gotta be quick, I'm on a meeting. But a smoothie that is this small and a freaking banana bread in Hawaii is $10. That's $10. Now granted, the smoothie does have protein, but $10 seems a little sus to me.
Then we went to Cane's for lunch, $12, shout out the box combo. And then again, I had to go to school, but this time I have a later class, so parking's less expensive. Parking was $6, and then that's all I spent for Wednesday. Wednesday, I spent $28 on the day. Moving on to Thursday, this is where things start to get a little crazy. Thursday, I got coffee in the morning for $10, and then I had to go to school again for that terrible parking. $12 for parking again, and then I actually got lunch at Panda. That was $12, and then this was a different expense. Now this is a random expense, but I actually had to pay $1,300 to my tax guy, which is obviously a massive expense. I think I started like an LLC or something, I don't know, but I had to pay $1,300 for my tax guy, but that just happened to land on this week, so $1,300, that sucked. So it was $34 plus $1,300, so $1,334, including the tax guy fee. All right, moving on to Friday, coffee, $10. Actually, on Friday, I meant to get some stuff in the store, but they didn't have it, so I ordered it on Amazon. So I got lights and an SD card, and I have a pretty nice camera. It's a Sony a7S III, so I need like a pretty high quality memory card in order to record, take advantage of the 4K that this camera offers. So for those 2 items, we're looking at $142. $142 for some lights and an SD card is kind of expensive. For the gym, it's a UFC gym. To start out with all the startup fees was 200 bucks, but that average fee will be $59 a month is what I'll be paying, but there's a startup fee. So I'm just gonna include that in this video because it's a reality. So reoccurring average fee is $59. I don't know if you can see that, but so it'll be $59 a month from here on out, but you know, I had to pay the startup fee. And then Friday night, I went out with some of my friends with drinks and Ubers and everything. That was $77. I'm gonna throw up the total on the screen for Friday, because Friday was pretty expensive. And then Saturday, this is where things got confusing. So I ended up buying a MacBook with gift cards, and I traded my old one. It's actually $625 after everything for the MacBook. And for dinner, it was $29 Saturday night for dinner. So the grand total that I spent this week, including everything, was $2,675. A disgusting amount of money for 1 week of my life. If we subtract my tax guy, if we subtract the startup gym membership fee, and then also the MacBook, because that's obviously you're not buying a MacBook every week. At least I don't think you are. So if we subtract all those, the total I spent on like food and what I would consider normal spending habits was $550, which is still pretty dang expensive if you ask me for a week. Most of that is actually 99% of that is coffee and food, but hey, I am who I am. That's what I like to spend my money on. So yeah, that is what I spent in a week. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a bunch. I'm dropping a video every Wednesday, but yeah, that is what I spent in a week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.